Hi everyone, Monday the 15th of September, put my teeth in. Monday the 15th of September, I'm just going to show you around at home. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my tomatoes, because a lot of people have been asking what I do at the end. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed to my channel. The reason I'm saying this is because the other day I went over 1,000 subscribers. Me, this big fat ginger bloke from up north has got 1,000 subscribers. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I know a lot of people thank people, but I'm not the kind of person who does all this, but I wanted to say thank you to everyone. From Brendan, who was my first subscriber, all the way through to whoever was my 1,000th. I don't know why you worked that out. But thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, a big thank you to everyone. I'm going to show you around now. Quick tour of the garden. There's not a lot going on at the moment. As you probably all know yourselves, there's not much going on at the allotment, but it's trying to find things to show you, keep you interested as it were. Okay guys, I'll show you around. Right, what I'm doing at the moment is I am chopping all this wood up. If you remember it all that I got from the allotments last year, I started splitting the wood straight away. Bust my thumb, and I've bust my hammer. I missed it and cracked the hammer on there like that, rather than hitting it there like that. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. So what I've done, I have emptied the shed out. This is where the hay and all the stuff went. Have I ever shown you this? I don't think I have actually. Look at that. My eldest lad, made this for me, Joe. Joe Nocton. He made that at school. I've got an 19-year-old lad and a 22-year-old daughter from my first marriage. So if that makes sense, Jack's not made that. And I've basically tidied everything up. The hay's in there now in a bag, and this is going to become my woodshed, which is I told everyone I would do the minute my two youngest started back to school. And I've got all that at the bottom there to break up, which I will show you in a minute. Right, quick tour. The rocket, the bits that are planted are coming on. Herbs are doing fine. These lettuce are flying up. Look at all them celtics. Isn't that weird how the majority of them celtics they were at the back when I sprinkled them? You know, I've not placed them like that. That's just happened. I've been picking these like you wouldn't believe. These Reuben's blackberries. Again, I know I showed you this a couple of weeks ago, but look at the size of that. And there's a few on. And I'm picking these now. I've started to freeze them a little bit. You know, again, that's a smaller one, considering. Yeah, so that's all the wood that I've got to break up. I'll start cracking them logs up and I can get them burnt on my fire. Chicory's doing okay. Still got some strawberries on. Right, this is what I wanted to show you, my Tom. So you see what I've done? I've stripped up to, well, probably halfway up, maybe 3/4 of the way up. But what I'm not doing is, I know I've been talking to, there's a guy I've been talking to, or a lady, I can't think who it is, who've completely stripped everything off. Now, I know everyone has different ways of doing things, and this is only my way, and I always say this to people, that, you know, my way isn't always the best way, but this is just the way that I do it. I try and leave as many full leaves on as I can at the bottom. So again, for sake of example, I've took them all the way up as far as I can, up to probably these bigger trusses. And then I've left all these full leaves on because I stripped them all off one year and not one of them went green. Not one of them turned red. Now, because of all this nice weather we've got, photosynthesis, I think is the word, is still happening. So the more leaves that you've got on your tomatoes, in my view, while you've got good weather like this, is better. And then what I will do, if the weather turns bad, which it's saying it's not, I will cut these leaves by half. Okay, so for the sake of example, you see that leaf? I won't pull the whole thing off. I will just literally snip it there, so that that half comes off and then that bottom half's left on. And it shocks them enough to turn them red, to ripen them. But, you know, I've got no doubts now that all of my tomatoes are going to ripen. I've got some at the top here, you know, even them ones there are turning. You know, so I've got no worries about it, to be honest with you, especially with the weather forecast that we've had. You know, we've had a decent couple of weeks since the kids went back to school, which is sod's law, isn't it? So yeah, so that's what I do with my tomatoes. For people that have been following me from day one, I've got some sun gold left, not many. These are literally now on the way out. I'm going to use them tonight in a pasta sauce, and I doubt there's not going to be any. There might be a few green ones left. Okay guys, that's it. That's what I wanted to tell you, and again a big massive thank you for all my subscribers. I don't usually do things like this where I'm saying thank you and not, but I think everyone deserves it, and I hope you all understand my northern English sense of humour as well. You know, some of the comments I leave for people can look quite offensive, but it's not. It's just me and my sense of humour. Okay guys, I'm going to get on with chopping the wood, and I'm going to see if I can get as much done as I possibly can. Okay guys, speak to you all soon.